Good morning, everybody. I gotta make this one super fast because it is 8 a.m. I just got back from a walk that took me 50 minutes, 50. But I gotta go pick up my kids in a few minutes, so I don't want to be late for that, obviously. I'm gonna tell you a couple things real quick. Number one, I forgot that I can be pretty competitive when I choose to be, when I'm motivated. Not necessarily competitive with other people, but competitive with myself, and that's what's important. Improving yourself, setting goals, and beating them. So this morning, the goal that I set for myself is that I wanted to walk a little further than what I did yesterday, and I wanted to beat my time per mile. Yesterday, I was at 21 minutes, 31 seconds. Well, into my first mile this morning, this new app that I have called Map Your Walk, which I really do like. It gives you a lot of data. It says 1 mile, time per mile, 21 minutes, 57 seconds. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to kick this into gear. And I was actually on a hill when it happened, of course, but I just started going faster and I just started pushing myself. And I kept going, and I felt like I was at least doing better than I was. And then when I got to the 2 mile mark, it said 21 minutes, 41 seconds. I was like, all right, I improved. That's good. But I was like, I want to beat that 21:31 that I did yesterday. Like, we need to see a little bit of improvement every day. And I thought really quickly, because I'm not the mathiest person, but I can do some math when I need to. I was like, okay, well, my best chance for increasing or decreasing my time is increasing my distance. So I kind of had an idea about what my next goal for how long I wanted to walk was. So I got to that point and I was like, well, I'm doing okay. It's early in the morning. The last few days I've been going kind of mid-morning. 70 degrees, 72 degrees makes a big difference in how you feel when you're walking. So that's another goal I'm going to set, is to try to continue to get up early, which really is my only choice, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I work around 9 o'clock. So that's something that I'm going to have to do in order to keep this going. So I did it. I got to that 2 mile mark and I kept going even further than I had planned. And when I got back into my driveway and was looking at the app right before I was ready to stop it, and it said 21 minutes, 31 seconds. And by the time I got back up to my porch, which is where I start because I have kind of a long driveway, I was down to 21 minutes, 30 seconds. So I beat it by 1 second today. Super excited about that. The next thing that was awesome is I lost 2 pounds today. So that's a total of 3 pounds out of the 4 that I had gained. 100% sure that that's water weight. So that's good. I hope that's encouraging to you. If you're starting this out and you start gaining a couple pounds right at the beginning or the first week, I hope that's encouraging to you, that that's not abnormal. That's okay. It's just probably your body reacting to something new, moving, exercise, the heat, definitely the heat, the gravity of standing up. Your body's doing something different. So be encouraged as far as that goes. Next thing I want to talk about, I wish I had a little more time to talk about this. I've got like 10 things I really want to talk about, but today's just going to have to be a short video. I want to talk about how God uses you when you allow him to. Today's day 7, so this is a full week of me exercising every day on purpose. Within this week, my goal, honestly, the first day was to entertain you, because it was pretty funny to think about the fact that I was doing some legitimate exercise after 14 years, and saying that it could possibly indicate that Jesus is coming back. That's funny. It's just funny. So that was my original intent. And then it turned into some reflection and hoping that I could help some other people along this journey. But what God has done with this already in just 1 week is nothing that I could have imagined. It's far more than I could ask or imagine. I'm trying not to get teary about it, but if I do, I do, because that's just real, right? And that was my other goal, is to just be real and raw with you all. So in this week, I have seen people reaching out to me saying, thank you for doing this, because I'm struggling the same way that you are. I've seen one of my very best friends start walking, who I'm not sure how long it's been since she's exercised either. I'm gonna wager that she may be, up there. Maybe not 14 years, but up there. A friend who called and asked if I could recommend an attorney, because she has a friend who's, going through family custody situation as well. I've had people reaching out to me just wanting to reconnect because we haven't seen each other in a while. I've had people reaching out and saying, hey, here's this program that we're using. If you're interested, we'd love to, come alongside you and help with you. And that hasn't just been through exercise, but also through nutrition, which is coming. That's something that I'm gonna talk about next, looking into a couple of different things, because I know that right now I'm limiting portions, but the only thing that I actually really eliminate is gluten. That's another video for another day, because that's just me and it's something that I need to do. And that I do that fairly consistently anyway. People reaching out to me saying, would you be interested in partnering in my business? And obviously not all of these are going to be opportunities that I can take on, but some of them are. And at the very least, it's connections that I'm making with people who matter to me and matter to God. And I'm so excited to see what could happen out of these quick little videos that I'm making for everybody. Who knows? God creates beauty out of ashes. We know that. He takes your worst situation and turns it into something amazing. So imagine what he can do with a situation that's not that bad. There's a lot of motivation here in this situation. Imagine what he could do with this. Imagine what he could do with you in your situation. Think about that a little bit. Have a great day. I'm going to get my kids. It's going to be a good week.